In this video, I'll be reviewing summarizing the work coming out of Chapter 8, as well as going over some of the chapter content. So we'll begin with the articles to be read. A reminder, reading nearly everything after the chapter this time, and a lot of it will be included in the work. So let's go to the module. Again, summarizing from top to bottom. In addition to this video, I have a couple of short, informative videos coming out of current issues in racism and immigration. The first one is from an author who has gotten a lot of attention for his term, anti-racism, Ibram X. Kendi. And the other is a video detailing a review and some comments on the immigration issue after President Biden's first year in office. So both of those can help you with some of the questions that are being asked in the work. So feel free to use the content from these videos in your responses. There are two discussion boards up this week. You can see them here on the screen. The first one has to do with the case studies I've asked you to read on Grutter and Katrina. And the second one has to do with the article by Boxall and gives you the choice of either talking about the Native American team names issue or the issue of race and PC language and issues. So your choice of either of those. And then there is an essay quiz that will be asking you to compare Cox and Newman from their articles. Again, as with most essay quizzes, you can't see the topic specifically until you open it, but as you've seen, sometimes I do let you do that, but not for this one. It's the more traditional variety. So let's head to the chapter. Again, the title of the chapter, Racism, Economic Inequality, and Global Justice, does in the chapter, racism is the central focus. The other two are, in this case, based on our work, mostly collapsible into the immigration issue because of the two interesting point-counterpoint articles at the end of the chapter on immigration issues. Going through, again, racism is dealt with both definitionally and then presenting some philosophical history and particularly emphasizing and with regard to what we'll see in the articles as well, racism in the U.S. And in addition to the fact that they do mention here, current issues, current terms, hate crime legislation, etc. I have tried by posting the short video to give you an appraisal also of other things that are going on that may be left out of the book and some of the articles coverage being a little bit older as well. So again, the title of Globalization, Immigration, and Racism. The presentation here is mostly referring to immigration, particularly as presented by the articles. So that's where I'm pointing you in making you think and write about it. Don't forget we come out of the third and final Dropbox asking about the moral issues on free speech. That these moral issues can really help you frame your language and refer back to some of the most prominent theories that we've kept referring to throughout each and every issue chapter. So again, quickly now into the articles. Plessy v. Ferguson, very good setting the historical, the 19th century precedent for a race-related legal ruling. Johnson's famous speech while in office, and Boxall's argument that kind of represents a famous summary of a view on the colorblind principle. Okay, the Leahy one is the only one of the group that I'm asking you to not worry about. And then we have Cox, who presents the other side of the view, which is presented by Newman, whether and how our borders should be more or less open. Again, I think the videos can enhance it as well, but a lot of disparate views in our articles. So let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you next time.